So Grimace is like, after the near-death experience, he's like, you know what? I'm going to take this one last job, and I'm going to be done. He'd get in a Subaru, and he just backs straight up, does not look in any rearview mirrors, and he runs over like 6 dudes on a construction site. They are now dead, but they are grown men. They are not children, so it is not as sad.
Okay.
They are
Okay, yeah. Sure.
The wheels of conspiracy are in motion. Grimace fucking put on his shades, and they got big Google eye come out of him. Here we go. Nice. So yeah, Grimace killed like 6 dudes, and he go, beep, beep. Now no one is laughing at the funny goggles. Now they're like, this dude is totally unhinged.
Three, 2, 1.
Bam, bam, ready, Grimbies? Let's get riffing.
American Woman.
What is that song?
I don't know how it goes. I just know American Woman.
Don't touch me there. You're not my dad. You're the worst friend that I've ever had. But you're not my dad, so we can have consensual sex. All right, that's the song.
Yeah. I like the other beat better.
Don't
touch me there. You're not my dad.
You're the worst friend that I have ever had. You're not my dad, so we can have consensual sex. Welcome to the Grimace Half Hour Power Hour. I'm here with freaking damn crop top Grimby. Happy to be here.
Sexy Grimbo.
Crop top in the Slop shop.
That's my name.
Happy to do today.
How are you, Case Bird?
It's just good. It's just good. It's just as weird as last time we tried to do this.
No, I feel good. I feel stoked. How do you feel?
You look great. Happy to see you in the freaking damn Grimace costume.
I love your war criminal shirt.
Thanks.
Where did you wear that? You wore that on a roast.
Yeah, I roasted somebody, and I said that she was war criminal Holly Johnson.
Oh, right. Yeah,
I put her face over Baby Bush Jr.
It's not personal. We love you, Holly.
Yeah, we love you, George. Oh, Holly? I thought you were saying it wasn't personal. George Bush Jr. Up first, let's take a look at my little box of tricks.
Ooh.
So, as many of you know, the first episode, which might never get released, I gifted Catbird over here a nice chicken bone that I found.
At the 7-Eleven.
At the 7-Eleven.
On the ground.
On the ground with teeth marks in it. Somebody been gnawing at it. And I left it in this box.
Oh, you left it?
Not thinking, and it sat in my car in the sun for 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
And when I opened this box this morning, let's just say it fucking smelled like shit and almost made me throw up. So now we got some different.
Okay.
What? We got
put my mascara in there.
Well, the secret's out. Now this week we have some beautiful CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume mascara.
I don't think we can.
That's okay. Don't worry about that. We got
sponsored by CoverGirl.
Sponsored by the Witches Coven. Happy to be here, and for me, I brought myself a spoon. So very
Oh, that's
cool.
from The Room.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. Oh, we went and saw The Room live.
Yeah, they're the most annoying people the most annoying people that exist, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we went and saw The Room live. If you don't know what The Room is, like, worst movie ever.
Well, it wasn't live. It was just a showing of the movie.
In theaters. And these guys were yelling the whole time, every scene from the movie.
Every scene. They had something to say about it. It was, anyway, what else you got in there?
That
Classic.
And something very near and dear to my heart, which is Garth Brooks' Rope in the Wind.
Wow.
I love this album. Some of my favorite songs are Papa Loved Mama. You remember that one? Papa loved Mama, but the farm won't sell. I made that up, but it sounds real.
It does sound real.
And in Lonesome Dove.
Like the movie?
That's a movie.
Lonesome Dove?
Is
it?
Lonesome Dove and the Frim Frim.
It's not what's his name? Wayne?
You talking about Wayne's World? Are you really bringing up Wayne's World again?
Wayne's World, the Lonesome Dove Chronicles.
That's not. That's not
What was the
real.
Wayne? I can't fucking think.
Don't look me in the eyes and tell me you thought Wayne's World and the Balloon Staff Chronicles
Wasn't there a
was
famous
movie.
actor named Wayne? Okay, we can move on.
Talking about
Move
Wayne Henley, the guy who helped
on. No.
the Candyman of Houston
It's
kill
like Bruce Wayne, but
30
not
children.
Bruce. Like his last name is Wayne, right? Okay. Okay. We'll move on.
Wayne.
I'm probably thinking of Mr. Wayne, my grandfather's friend.
Yeah, your old ass friend from when you were a
He
child.
picked me up from school. And I forgot who he was.
Now you have a funny habit of we'll be watching a movie and you go, "What's that actor's name, Mr. Wayne?" I go, "No, that's
My
Mr. Wayne."
grandfather's friend, Mr. Wayne.
I think you just have a deep-seated trauma about this guy, Mr. Wayne, who used to come over and sell you vacuums.
That was Melvin Elkins. Okay.
I know. Yeah, we're done with all that. But here's
Well, hey, I loved it. Thank you.
thanks. You know, some people would say, "Casey, why didn't you take more time and put more funny stuff in there?" And I just say I didn't want to. It's Grimace in the White House. I found this in my
Yeah.
car. It's been in there for a couple weeks.
Well, yeah, Grimace. I never noticed that's Grimace with the cast of the West Wing. West Wing.
Yeah,
Right?
if you look, I mean, eagle-eyed viewers will be able
Rob
to tell.
Lowe,
Rob Lowe,
Dave Chappelle.
the Shania twins. Yeah, Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. There's Bill Murray.
A lot of people don't remember that Dave Chappelle played the president on fucking West Wing.
Lisa
was-
Kudrow. She's in it too.
Lisa Bonet. All right, we're done with all that. Welcome to
Okay.
the Grimace Half Hour Power Hour, guys. Just wanted to jump into some Grimace in the news really quick, set the
Sure.
stage.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, yeah.
It's been a very solemn week for Grimace this week today. I'm looking at none of the three cameras. I'm looking I was looking at the windows. You know, guys, it's crazy this time of year. Guys, Grimace in the news this week. So, as many of you might have seen in People's Weekly, Grimace was recently spotted at the luxurious Chateau Marmont with a beautiful little starlet. And she was covered in a blanket, so you couldn't really see who it was. But she looked to be about 1 foot by 2 foot.
Was it E.T.?
A lot of people were, there was whispers. There was a campaign because the object or person was dropping Reese Peasy. Was dropping, and I might add, very stinky Reese Peasy.
Now, how?
How? Good question. Because later sources revealed that it was just a block of Munster cheese. So he rented out the top floor of this beautiful, if you don't know the Chateau Marmont, I always call it one of my top 15 destinations in LA. Numbers 1 through 5 being Skid Row.
Yeah.
Number 6, the Whataburger on Ventura Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
And then the mural to Macaulay Culkin. But here's what I was wanting to get to really quickly.
Okay.
So Grimace rents it out. Oh, I'm getting a call
From who?
from Wayne. Oh my God, it's Mr. Wayne. No, it's this guy who used to sell me narcotics before I was sober. Okay. I thought I blocked your number. Oxycontin, Oxycontin, Oxycontin. All right, we're done with that. I got very excited.
I know. I hate.
I want to go to a meeting.
We love drugs,
We love drugs.
but we can't do drugs.
Are you going to finish this? You mind if I have a bite?
There you have it. Please don't.
Ooh,
Smells
baby.
gross, huh?
Smell that stink.
Yeah, it stinks.
Paint the town black.
You're supposed to put that on our eyes.
Why does microphone smell like fart?
You want to put mascara on?
Why does microphone smell like fart? Guys, so the Chateau Marmont, this time of year when it's snowing in LA, so gorgeous. So Grimace rented out the top floor, and sources close to People's Weekly got this great little image through the window that discovered he was hanging out with a block of Munster cheese. And shortly thereafter, about 2:30 a.m., as you might know, Kat, Moonlight is a night crawler. So, not the
Jake
earth.
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, not the earthworm,
No.
but the Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
So I impersonate Jake Gyllenhaal doing Nightcrawler.
You see crime, you love crime, you do crime.
You do crime.
That's
That's the tagline of the movie. See crime, love crime, do crime. Live, laugh, Gyllenhaal. So I'm impersonating Jake Gyllenhaal doing Nightcrawler outside the Denny's on Mulholland Drive. And I get this call over my PBX radio. And just saying buzzwords. Just over my CNN telephone. And it's actually a police report. They're reporting a little bit of the old DV. domestic violence.
Oh.
Grimace was beating the shit out of this block of Munster cheese, and long story short, he melted in the microwave, cover his whole body in it, and hide from the predator so he can't see his heat signature.
Delicious.
Quite tasty.
Like a Grimace fondue.
Yeah, it smell like fucking mud and sand.
And soot.
And soot and mud.
I gotta figure this out because like I can't really.
Don't ever take that glove off.
I know. I'm sorry, but I can't use my phone, and I have a bunch of notes.
Go ahead, just pull up a picture of Mr. Wayne. Let's go ahead and throw up Mr.
I'm not gonna
Mr.
dox Mr. Wayne. He's had it hard enough.
Just put his damn social security number out there.
Can't use my phone. Well, I think some of you heard there was Grimace got pulled over in Fort Worth, Texas, for driving in the HOV lane alone. But then, the cops pull him over, and he's like, "Oh, actually, I'm pregnant, and this is my unborn son, and he counts as another occupant. So now I can drive in the high occupancy lane." But then they arrest him anyway because
he had an outstanding
he's purple.
warrant. Oh, god damn. Yeah.
You know how cops in Texas are. So
yikers.
So
It took a racial turn.
I wasn't planning on going there. I don't know why. Just always can't help myself.
Well, I've considered myself to be a pretty grunge guy. And last episode, we're doing a damn Grimace around the horn, and you immediately, within 2 sentences, go to Grimace's an OBGYN. And has an old woman in the stirrups. And I'm like, let's cut that sentence off.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why my brain just automatically... Okay, let's try it again.
You're twisted as hell.
Okay. Grimace gets pulled over. He's in the HOV lane alone. And they say, "Grimace, hey, buddy, your registration's out, and also you're not supposed to be driving in the HOV lane when you're the only occupant in the car." He says, "Well, spoiler alert, I'm pregnant, and my unborn son counts as an occupant." And they're like, "Get out of the car." Sir.
What do they do to his bitch ass?
And then they make him do a field sobriety test.
Uh-huh.
And he fails.
Yeah, he's wasted all the time.
And his baby's probably going to have fetal alcohol syndrome. Every time.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, it gets really grim really quickly. Not the good grim either. The good,
not in the spirit of grim. Yeah.
No,
spirit
like...
of, just
underweight
real life
babies.
Horrors.
Yeah. The real life horrors many mothers face in America who have substance abuse problems.
Well, don't be an alcoholic,
Yikes. Okay. Well, if you don't want small baby, maybe don't drink so much Chardonnay. So, dude, honestly, and I don't mean to step on any toes here. If I was having a baby, I'd want to have the smallest one possible. It'd be world record 3-inch baby just slid out of your pee hole.
Yeah. Well, I mean, otherwise it seems pretty traumatic to have a child.
It'd be like passing just a big old kidney stone. And he grew up to be probably about the size of harmonica. Probably about that big, like Stuart Little size.
He lives till age 5.
Yeah. Yikes. You always talk. We got to get you a copy of the Riffman's Handbook, dude. Your riffy poos are so incredibly dark. Oh, what? He's really small and then he fucking dies prematurely.
They're just all based too much in reality. Someone that small couldn't exist for more than 5 years.
You're a realist. And that's what we love about you here at the Grimace Half Hour Power Hour. It's true. Your veins would actually be too small to support your fucking legs. Damn.
It's like Gilbert Grape, right?
That is exactly what happened to Gilbert Grape. I'm glad you brought that up. Why was the boy in... All right, I don't want to talk.
What's eating Gilbert Grape? His own veins.
Sorry, those drug dealers texted me. So just wanted to make sure you're doing okay. That's literally what
does that mean? I hope you're doing okay, as in, are you doing okay on the pills? Do you have enough pills? Or are you
an active
hanging
withdrawal?
in there, brother?
That's so funny.
How are the meat sweats?
This is blank and blank. Just seeing how you are doing. Call us
Wait,
sometime.
There's 2 of them?
Yeah. I had
what?
Their husband and wife as 2 crackheads. This this is Plank and Blank. Just happy just seeing how you are doing. Call
this
us
is Jim
sometime.
and Brenda.
Yeah.
Check it in. See if you have all the fucking pills you need.
This is Rachel over at O'Donohue Orthodontics.
This
Just
is-
wanted to make sure that you got your braces
This is
realigned.
Mom and Pop's pill house.
And that's what is something I did want to touch on. Big Pharma. And where does it stop?
Well, I mean, you know where I'm going.
Okay.
Wowie. Well, I heard that.
Stink.
Does your microphone really stink?
Well, I just put my stinky breath on it, so probably.
Ew.
It's like looking in a stink mirror. Whoo, daddy.
Well,
What were you saying? Grimaces. I don't want to. I did hear that story.
about the HIV line.
About the HIV line.
Yeah.
But Grimaces, they have
You got a
children.
little eye booger.
A boogerman?
You got a little eye booger.
Look it off for me.
No,
Okay.
you can get it. You can get it. Yeah.
Grimaces have children in litters of 12. So,
Wow.
yeah, Grimaces, much like electric eel, reproduce within. So, basically, they have one very small baby, the size of half one Stuart Little's. There's actually there's a scientific formula. It's like 1B, one of the small b's, 1B plus 1SL, 1B plus 1SL, one baby plus one Stuart Little, equals 1/2 of a neutron star. So it basically comes out to baby be like that, instead of Tootsie Roll. And
I don't like this riff. Can we go to the next riff?
fuck you. Take the gloves off. I was actually onto something. Some of these riffs will take several minutes before they fully form.
Oh, if I get E equals MC Grimace, what are you getting at?
I didn't even say that.
Remember when I said my mom played Einstein and while I was in her belly?
Literally hit the camera. That was badass. Gonna be a
That was
great
pretty
shot.
cool.
What did you say about that? Take the glove off.
Wow.
So sorry. So
That's
sorry.
A little much.
I know. Hey,
All right.
let's talk
I
about
don't-
this.
you wanna
Cut
wear
the
the glove?
cameras. Yeah, let me wear one of these bad boys. Rascal Flats. Okay. Remember
Life
when
is a highway.
Rascal Flats used to always dance like that? Rascal Flats. And
With
they
his-
had the
he
big
had the-
tiger tail.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm so sorry.
No, you go ahead. I don't have anything to say.
Wouldn't even be that funny. It's just gonna be lead singer of Rascal Flats has a big tiger tail. What's next?
You want to talk about Brendan Fraser?
Brendan Fraser's fat ass is so fucking large. Piss me off. He's playing a big old fat man these days.
What was that movie?
No Sudden Move.
Yeah.
He's in this
And
great.
he'll never make a sudden move. You know what I mean?
He's so fucking
Okay.
fat.
I don't know if we should go on this route.
Well, you brought it up. So he's fat as shit. So for many of you guys who don't know, Grimace is fat as fuck now.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
Brendan. Whoa. What a Freudian slip. Do you think?
Was Grimace ever thin?
Yeah, he has a thyroid problem. Yeah, Grimace used to be this dainty little figure skater at the Sochi Olympics. And basically, Asian girl do big backflip. And Grimace fucking caught her by the legs, throw her into the stratosphere. She turned to dust, and he had to spend like 20 years in Guantanamo Bay. And they only fed him fat hot dog. So he had like 100,000 hot dog or something. The numbers are crazy. You can look it up. It's on his Wikipedia.
What's
But
a fat hot dog?
Fat hot dog is basically like a Vienna sausage shoved inside of like a ballpark frank. So it's like a pregnant hot dog almost. Not just to return to what you were saying earlier.
Yeah, like that hot dog could take the HIV line.
That hot dog, if given the ability to drive in this country, which I think all hot dogs should. Anyways, he's in G-Bay. He get fat as fuck now, and he looked just like Brendan Fraser. That was the confusion.
You think that's how he escaped? Because he could just float on top of what's the San Francisco Bay? Is that where Guantanamo Bay is?
Whatever you think is best.
That's not. That doesn't sound.
No, it's
accurate.
Guantanamo Bay is like by Cuba, I think.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
It's like a black site.
Yeah. You think he just floated all the way to the coast on his back?
And
That's how they think it's some big conspiracy, like him and his brothers broke out.
built that
Well,
raft.
really all he did was just float for 17 days across the bay.
For him, his body is built like a sensory deprivation tank. So he has if Grimace he ain't got no ears. Sorry, hate to break
He
it
doesn't
to
have
you.
ears.
Bye bye. No, not
I
a
guess
single
that's
ear.
true. He doesn't really have any.
Look up. He doesn't have any
Phalanges.
ears, no phalanges, no lymph nodes. He has no lymph nodes. One of the only creatures God ever
Dude, I
made.
look stupid in this. I don't want to wear this.
Hey, we liked it. Everybody liked it. What the hell? Now everybody's fucking betraying me. I think it's a great hat.
I was wearing it wrong.
Birder.
That looks like my mom used to dress me in those matching Russian hat outfits.
Yeah, you look like one of them doll inside another doll. Yeah, you're a very Russian child. Very Latvian.
Bald.
Grimace, he has the ability to float, and he has the ability to make his tongue look like marshmallow so seagull land in his mouth. And he can do big crunch. He get all the nutrients he need. And actually, that's our sponsor for this week. Big crunch. Big crunch. Big crunch.
Nutrient.
Big crunch.
Nutrient.
Big crunch seagull chips. And these delicious little salty treats made out of seagull wings. Completely illegal.
And keto.
And keto. it's just these hairy seagulls. A lot of people don't know this. They don't have feathers. They have hair. So they're these hairy. You can tell there's
So they
bone
don't
in
shed.
it. No, they don't shed at all.
They're hypoallergenic.
You can keep a seagull, no problem. Even if your kid is allergic to peanut, he can have a pet seagull. Anyways, these fucking chip got bird bone in them, and they're very delicacy in Asia.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kat,
What's up?
I wanted to talk to you about something. You had a dream recently where you took a shit on a fuzzy purse. Now, I'd love for you to recount that for people watching. How? Let me paint the picture. You go to bed as a normal human being, and you start dreaming as a schizophrenic madman because you shit on purple purse made out of fur. You want to elaborate why your brain is so dookie?
Yeah, I don't know. I woke up in a cold sweat, and it's one of those dreams that felt super real, like you were in it. And so I don't know what it means exactly, but basically, I was trying to go to the bathroom because I had to shit really bad. I don't really want to talk about.
No, go into it.
Okay, so I had to shit really bad, but I couldn't make it to the toilet, so I ended up shitting in this coin purse, like this fuzzy coin purse that I supposedly had, even though I only wear like dykey fanny packs.
This stuff
And so
happens.
I was in a classroom. You know how dreams are all like disjointed or whatever. So I was in a classroom with all of our like friends who do comedy. So then John I'm like, John, don't tell anyone that I shit in this coin purse. And then it's like, you know, they're in the front of the class making fun of me for shitting in the coin purse.
They're all like
and
pointing
then all
at you.
then all my friends are laughing at me because it smells like shit.
Yeah,
I
because you
shit in
fucking took a
coin
major dump
purse.
in a little
And
coin
I don't
purse.
know why I didn't just leave. So
I go to bed at like 6 in the morning, and I went to bed like last week, and Kat like wakes up like like scared, and you're like, I had a dream I took a shit in a coin purse.
I truly woke up in a cold sweat like, oh my God, I shit my pants in front of all my friends. Or I shit in a coin purse. I shit coin.
When you poop in your dreams, you poop for real. Family Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said like you were taking a dump in the bathroom, and then a very kind person came up and was like, we all wipe with this. And it was a little dookie coin purse.
Yeah.
that
I
you
wish I
shared.
had written down more of it because there was a lot of different elements to it.
There was a lot of nuance to the dookie coin
Yeah.
purse story.
Shitting in a coin purse. But
And how does that make you feel?
I just don't know what it means. I think it's a greater metaphor to just being bullied. All my friends are bullying me into shitting into this coin purse. And I do it because I want friends.
Up next, we have a really sexy story about Grimace hanging out with Morbius. This is Grimace fan fiction. So,
Who's Morbius?
Morbius, the living vampire. Morbius is this fucking sexy little fuck that is portrayed by Jared Leto. He just came out.
Isn't it Leto?
Well, if you know the sexy story, why don't you talk about it? If you know so much about sexy Morbius, it's actually this is like.
Oh wow! It has awful reviews.
What? Grimace versus Morbius?
Dr. Morbius.
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course it's talk shit. It's about Morbius. His name's Morbius. Can you imagine if it was just like an absolute banger of a movie? Like,
But
dude, you have to watch Morbius. Hey, Morbius.
Dangerously ill with a rare blood disorder, and determined to save others from the same fate, Dr. Morbius attempts a desperate gamble.
What about, hear me out,
Huh.
Emo Human Shrek? Hold on. Hold on.
I like it.
There's a lot of options to choose from. Colonel Sanders having sex with Ronald McDonald.
What is this?
It's some fan fiction website that I have saved on my phone. Kidnapped by Ronald McDonald. Now that one sounds a little dicey. Sounds a little non-consensual.
Maybe like a what do they call that? Like smut.
Yeah. They're coming.
They found him.
So here's one of the best ones. There's actually only like 3 of these. I need to write some.
I thought these were written by you, but you're just gonna rip off someone else's fan fiction
Fine.
and sell
I will
it
write
as your
one right
own.
now. The year 1898, Richmond, Virginia. Colonel Grimace comes into town on his big wagon, pulled by 3 dog. Dog is very small, but dog is not important to story. Grimace gets a plantation where all slaves are free and equal. Okay, I don't like where that went. I don't like where that went. Why did I set it during slave times? Oh, God. All right. We've dug a hole. The year 1998.
NSYNC is playing in the background.
Grimace is just snapping his fingers and having a total vibe at the karaoke bar. Young woman come up, give him cocktail. He go, "Burr!" Eat the whole tray. She go, "That guy got a big old mouth. I think I want to do a kiss." She kiss him on the clock, immediately get fired. She start GoFundMe, get $100,000. Her and Grimace move to Richmond, Virginia. And
I've never heard you laugh like that.
I know, I never have. I don't know. I got nervous, I think. Because I went back to the place where I messed up my life.
Yeah,
30 seconds ago.
For some reason, went to Richmond, Virginia, even though
I know, I couldn't stay away. Some call it fate. Some call it modern love. Grimace and new girlfriend, her name? Big. Her name, Big Megan. Her name is Big Megan. And she is a burlesque dancer. And they start a record store together. Grimace know how to play bass guitar, but he don't know how to play drum because every time he play drumstick, he think it chicken leg sandwich. And he end up eating. Get stuck in esophagus much? He have to drink a whole gallon of milk to make go down in digestion. Grimace and Big Megan get married for 25 years. Big Megan eventually, oh no, tragedy strike. She diagnosed Crohn's disease. She has terrible bowel movement. And Grimace is there holding her hand on her deathbed while she do big bowel. And he squeezed her hand so hard it break hand. She screamed. Suddenly, Grimace get a very special idea because the sound of scream make him inspired. Basically, he get on very small magic school bus, go inside her body and tie up her colon.
Yay! We did it.
She's cured.
But he has eczema still.
But he's still got eczema. I used to know this guy named Drew.
You want to say his name?
His first name is Drew. And this girl I knew named Ryan, she had terrible eczema. and her face all look red and chapped like Santa's like on his big fucking spring break.
Yeah, it's
so
pretty
chapped.
sad. It's a pretty miserable way to exist.
Wasn't happy
I had
about
a friend with eczema too, and it was me.
it. Oh, it's close to home. And Drew was really weird, and everybody always wondered why I was friends with him, but I thought he was like the funniest guy ever. He had no other friend but me.
Aw.
Anyways, he did something very rude to Ryan. So she had eczema, and he walked up to her, and he used to always walk around like this. And he walked up to her, and he went, "Hey, Ryan, do you have eggs on your face?" Like, she had eczema, and he said, "Do you have eggs on your face?"
That's a bad joke.
Well, it was really funny at the time. And Drew has since
He sounds like
passed
an
away.
asshole.
Drew has since passed away from Crohn's disease. So,
It sounds like there's a reason he didn't have any friends.
actually, he was really funny and creative, and he used to draw these really great pictures. So,
Of what?
I don't remember, but I remember they were really good.
Oh.
Just because you don't understand.
Wow. Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Why don't you think it's funny that he said you had eggs on your face? I thought it was funny.
Because I just think it's just stupid.
But
It's
we
just
were
not
like-
funny.
We were like 9 years old.
Okay.
So-
Well, I mean, if I was 9, maybe I think it's funny, but I'm
I was
almost 30, so it's not really.
I was like, that's not the right word. What are you talking about? You're crazy.
Like a play on the word eczema.
Yeah, like you got eggs on your face.
Yeah, I just
We'll move on.
yeah.
Up next,
Sorry, buddy.
let's play a quick game that I love playing. That's okay. You don't have to apologize to me. Just apologize to Drew because I think it was really funny.
Sorry, Drew, about your egg joke about eczema.
I'm looking at the wrong camera. Up next, let's play a quick game of is it Grimace or is it Slobodan Milosevic?
Now,
So-
again, I don't know who that is.
Well, that's going to make this even better. All right. So I'm going to read you some
is he
fun
like
facts.
a war criminal or?
You're on the right trail. All right. I'm going to read you some facts, and you think who you think it is. All right.
Okay.
And it's one of two options. Number one being Grimace. Number one being Slobodan Milosevic.
Okay.
And, okay, this person was a Yugoslav Serbian politician who served as the president of Serbia within Yugoslavia from 1989 to 1997. They were also responsible for a little something called
The Holocaust.
the Armenian Genocide.
Okay.
Well, you were close. This person had a trial at The Hague.
I've heard of The Hague.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have Hague on your face? Come on now.
All right.
This person was a published author, and they died in their prison cell when they died of a heart attack from blood pressure. So, let's look at the facts. At no point does it say that this person is purple, but it does not deny that they are. And also, we know that Grimace hate everybody who isn't of Aryan blood.
Oh God.
Okay, well,
Whoa.
we got
Casey.
to do some editing. That's not. It's Grimace who did that, not me. I love all people.
Yeah. Okay.
I love all people. I shook hands with Nelson Mandela. Do I need to show you the picture?
No, I've seen it.
Thank
I made it actually.
Oh, you did make it.
Yeah.
Siri, pull up a picture of Grimace in a one-piece bikini.
Wait,
My
what?
phone just turned off.
What?
All right, let's
Were we
review
gonna play a game?
Yeah. That
Oh,
was
okay.
it. All right, so they had a trial at The Hague. They died of high blood pressure. Does not confirm nor deny they are purple. Was president of Yugoslavia from 1989 to 1997. Somewhat responsible for the Armenian genocide.
I'm gonna say Grimace.
It is Grimace.
Yeah. Was that another person? That other guy? Another Yugoslavian?
Yes.
Who wasn't like that guy?
Yes. He was another Yugoslav national who rose to power before Grimace sneak in his bedroom at night and kiss him on the lips, thus stealing his soul and taking over his body. And we all have heard the legends of the Gremlin's kiss, where true love's kiss wakes you up, and Gremlin's kiss puts you in a nightmare world for all eternity.
We have egg on your face, and you got eczema. And your friend Drew makes a bad joke about eczema. And then you try to make your girlfriend laugh at it, and then you get mad at her for not laughing at a joke that's 20 years old.
I'm sorry. I was just a kid.
All right, we can move on.
All right, so that's covered. I think it's covered. Most of all. I told a fan fiction. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I think I had one. I think I have hair in my mouth, but I think I had one more thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, there was a video released on World Star Hip Hop
Oh, yeah.
that Grimace purposefully opened his door on a cyclist.
Yikes.
He opened his car door. He saw the cyclist coming in his rearview mirror, and it was Ronald McDonald. So he got really mad because they ended on bad terms.
They have history.
Yeah. Because
oh, man.
and so he purposefully opened his door, and Ronald McDonald went flying into traffic. So then his head got crushed by a Subaru, and he died.
Dead.
He died.
He's dead forever. Wow. Okay, that's heavy. Whoa. So Grimace straight up manslaughtered a dude. Whoa. Okay, I haven't. Damn, man. So he killed a man.
I wasn't just any man.
It was his fucking Ronald McStinkman, dude.
Yeah. Well, they had a contract together. And
Wow, and he had a hit on his head for years.
yeah, so.
Damn. As many of you know, Grimace is a member of the Gambino crime family. And he put out this stinky, slutty little hit on Ronald saying like $5,000 for his head, $10,000 for his
But then he got impatient.
freaking butt.
And he heard that McDonald was riding his bike around during COVID because he was bored.
Oh, did he have a mask on?
No.
Serves him right then. Got what he deserved.
Yeah. Grimace had a mask on, though, not because of COVID, just because he didn't want to get caught.
Oh, he had like a fucking.
He had a balaclava on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And,
damn.
yeah, I mean, you hate to see it happen.
This guy's a pro. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Yeah. And McDonald was on a 1-speed. A fixie.
Oh, just a fixer-upper. Yeah.
Yeah, and those
He's
are
trying
hard
to-
to ride, so it's like he's already up against it, and
Yeah.
then Grimace opens his door on him and kills him. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, and smushes his head beneath the Subaru.
So
I mean, truly couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Grimace, he normally wears a mask because his breath naturally produces anthrax. So if he's not wearing, I think it's like a triple pad or something.
yeah, I mean, talk about mask breath. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, yeah, that type of breath would
What
kill
if
your
your breath could literally kill somebody?
kill a whole village in damn Laos. And
You know what they
ooh,
say
that's
about
heavy stuff.
Laotians?
Whew, that's heavy stuff.
This thing is.
It's
Okay.
very mobile.
Yeah, it's on wheels.
Which brings us to our next sponsor, Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile's this great little Wi-Fi network that does cell phone for free. So if you type in 1-800 Mint Mobile, you get free phone for life, and also you get like a dozen farm-raised egg. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
They do mail them by hand though, so that means they just walk them to you.
It could take shipping estimations between 3 and 5 years.
Yeah, it depends how far you live from Detroit. So if you're in Detroit, it could take under a week, but if you're literally anywhere else, it's gonna take a really long time.
Yeah. And if you're in Detroit during the winter, he ain't coming.
He ain't coming. It's too cold. It's too cold. It's this one guy named Jerry Mint, and he's just a badass dude. Yeah, former Green Beret who just kind of have a passion for egg and cell phones. So.
I forgot about the egg.
Yeah, the egg is arguably more important than
Yeah.
the cell phone.
Yeah, well, you can't really make eggs during the winter.
No, chicken get too cold. Chicken go to hibernation.
Yeah.
So, up next, let's do freaking Grimby around the horn. We got like 35 minutes, probably usual.
We'll see.
We'll do a 25-minute Grimace around the horn. We'll be done.
Okay.
Let me give you some options. Grimace tries butterscotch for the first time. Grimace fights Transformer, but Bumblebee passed away recently during the war in Kuwait. So, well, this is an elaborate one.
Yeah,
Bumblebee's already dead. So, Bumblebee's not allowed
he's
to fight.
fighting
He's not
a
allowed to fight.
ghost.
Well, Bumblebee's not the only Transformer. There's there's big Megalodon Jack. Megalodon Sean is his name.
I'm not.
Hey.
What's the other option?
Hey, brother. We don't got to do any of this if you want.
Hey, man.
Let's get out of here. What are we thinking?
Are we really doing this?
I can't believe we're doing this. Okay. I bumped my foot on the table.
Yeah.
And it hurt. All right. So option number 1, Grimace eat butterscotch. Option number 2, Bumblebee is dead from Kuwait War. Grimace can't fight him, but he fight other Transformer, including Megalodon Sean. Option number 3, Grimace opens up a used car dealership.
I like that one.
Okay. Well, let's try 6 more. Option number 4, Grimace finds a very shiny old fossil and eat it because he think it cracker. Option number 7, Grimace get caught in a freaking whirlpool and he gets stuck down there with Octopus as his wife.
That sounds kind of saucy.
That sounds kind of saucy. Let's keep that one in mind. I also like the cracker one where you get a whole fossil. No, let's
but
do.
What about the
let's
dealership?
Let's do used car dealership.
That's kind of fun.
So
surely I can't find a way
to make that racist, or
Whoa.
or anti-child.
Just generally horrifying.
All right, so I started it last week. I think it'll be good for all of us as a learning experience if you start it.
All right.
So
Grimace, he owns a used car dealership or works there.
Whatever you think.
Whatever I want. Grimace. So he works at this used car dealership, and his boss has really big eyebrows and
attention to detail. I like that.
and he hates his boss, so he buys the dealership out from under him. So his boss Mike with the big eyebrows comes into the car dealership one day to buy a Subaru.
Uh-oh. I see where this is going. I can see the writing on the riff walls, my friend. So basically, the guy formerly known as Mike has got him Eugene Levy. He'd been working at this shitty car dealership with his big old stinky eyebrow, looked like 2 fat brown caterpillar on his face. And so Grimace owned dealership now. He go bye-bye. He put Eugene Levy on a very small sailboat to send him back home where he came from, which is Canada, so he didn't even have to sail him. Then as he turned around to say goodbye, Grimace shoots it with a flaming arrow. He's dead. So Grimace is now owner of a proud new car dealership called Burder and Sons. So it's Burder and Sons. Big grand opening, the reopening of Burder and Sons, the pride of Baltimore, Maryland. They have free hot dog for every kid to enjoy, and bouncy house made of spike. Kid cannot enjoy. Bouncy house made of thumbtack. Kid, very dangerous. Do not go inside. I'm begging you. Fortunately, no kid do. Kid is safe in my world that I create. Very special man coming to buy Subaru. Man.
Wait, what?
Very special
That's
man.
when I passed it off to you.
Oh. So, another man comes in to buy a Subaru. Just another day in operation, says Grimby. He tightened up his tie, but it go too tight, starts choking him. He runs out in a fucking purple rage. His face is like turned completely more purple. I was about to say. About to get in trouble. So he's is freaking out, but everybody thinks it's some kind of interpretive dance. He's just going like fucking just big arm, flaily inflatable man. They go, oh, this is nice for the grand opening. They hire inflatable man. His arm turned into Hammer. He much like Mr. Fantastic, who I don't know if is a superhero, or Inspector Gadget. He can turn arm into Hammer. He immediately goes into a death spin. Then what happens? So keep in mind, he's choking. He got Hammer for arm. Just wanted to wrap it up for you.
Yeah. Well, no one can tell he's choking, obviously, because he's already purple, which is the biggest choking hazard, is if you're already purple. And so then he's running around, and everyone becomes scared of him, obviously, because he's like Godzilla at this point. He's just
It's getting bigger.
yeah, he's just filling with air. And then
You know how that goes.
and then he starts smashing the windows of the Subarus. And then he finds his old friend Ronald McDonald in one of the Subarus. And,
He's just hanging out.
And Ronald came back. This is, oh God, so unprofessional. I'm so sorry. It's my nap alarm.
It was Mr. Wayne.
It's Mr. Wayne.
Time to take a nap, Catbird. He calls you every day. You call him the nap alarm. Anyways.
So, well, anyway, basically I want to change what I said. So, so he opens one of the Subarus and his old boss, Mr. Gambino's in there. Gambino. Crime family.
Yeah.
And he says, I got a job for you, Grimace. And Grimace says, because he's joking. And only Mr. Gambino knows because they go way back. And so he throws a little dart into his neck and then he starts deflating and then he stops choking. But then...
Oh, thank God. So, Grimace is now not Large Balloon Man, but unfortunately, because he deflated when his arm was a hammer, his arm is stuck as hammer for life. These are the rules of combat in Grimace World. The fucking little bow and arrow he shot into his throat perfectly gave him a tracheotomy. So Grimace got to talk with one of those fucking metal and he go, burger, burger. And that was my impression of Grimace. He's still choking. He got a little cough drop in his throat. Oh, no.
You need some water?
No, I'll be fine. I'm going to power through it. For no reason. Grimace started with, good morning, governor. But it just sounded like, and it's just on scream mode. There's two options, lullaby to sleep or scream mode. He prefers the loud one, scare seagull away. As many of you know, primary food of seagull is Grimace skin. Okay, so Grimace is like, after the near-death experience, he's like, you know what? I'm going to take this one last job, and I'm going to be done. He'd get in a Subaru, and he just backs straight up, does not look in any rearview mirrors, and he runs over like 6 dudes on a construction site. They are now dead, but they are grown men. They are not children, so it is not as sad.
Okay.
They are
Okay, yeah. Sure.
The wheels of conspiracy are in motion. Grimace fucking put on his shades, and they got big Google eye come out of him. There we go. Nice. There we go. So yeah, Grimace killed like 6 dudes, and he go, beep, beep. Now no one is laughing at the funny goggles. Now they're like, this dude is totally unhinged. He gets stuck in rush hour traffic, Baltimore's famous rush hour traffic. He got a hoagie in one hand, he got a goddamn Glock 9 in the other. And he's sitting there, and who's he listening to, Catbird, on the radio?
He's listening to George Strait on the radio. He says, he stopped loving her today. And that's a different country singer. What's his name? Well, we'll just say it's George Strait. And he loves
Mr. Wayne.
And he has a cowboy hat in his backseat because while he's lived in Baltimore and he calls Baltimore his home now, he's originally from Laredo, Texas. So
Born and raised.
So he's got his Texas starts coming out, and he doesn't even realize that there's actually an APB out for him because he killed all those people.
Killed like 6 dudes.
So he's stuck in traffic, and he sees a plane coming down kind of low, and then he farts.
Oh, okay. All right.
Really loud. It was really loud.
Oh, no.
Stinky. Toot.
Oh, no. Damn, man. That's heavy stuff. I gotta ask, though, what does that got to do with the plane?
He farts every time he sees a plane.
Oh, he's got that, Crohn's disease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crohn's disease. Is that it?
Is it my turn? Okay. Okay, let's clear this up. All right, Grimace did big anthrax fart on this fucking bitch ass plane and crashed into Mount Rushmore, just on Abe Lincoln's face. Bye bye. Now the only people left are arguably bad people. So
Yeah.
So Grimace just like he shrugged and go bye 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 beep beep. And you see Ronald in his rearview mirror fucking riding this
Reagan?
shit. Ronald Reagan and Ronald McDonald on a tandem bicycle. And Grimace look in the rear view and he straightened up his tie again, inadvertently choking himself again. And he go, blah, 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 which means a 2-for-1. And he opened the passenger side door, and
Wow,
right
full circle.
right at that moment, dump truck drive by. Dump truck just take the door off, and he go, oh, they were on the driver's side. Then he opened up driver's side. Now he's down a door, and he's actively losing oxygen. So he opened door. Ronald Reagan hit it head first. Head go through windshield, stuck there, throat slit, head cut off, die forever. Unfortunately, he does not get a second chance. He is dead, and he go to hell because he is a bad person. And
Is this illegal? Are we gonna
possibly.
get fucking flagged?
Well, he's already dead, so it's not really
That's
a threat.
actually. Wait. Yeah.
Ronald Reagan?
Oh, is he dead?
He died 6 years ago tonight. Huh? Wrong camera. Yeah, Reagan dead. Ronald McDonald do big fucking kickflip in the air. One last trick for all his fans. Land on his knee. Oh, tore MCL. Subaru run over his head. Pop a head. Dead for life. And then Grimace go up to the slime carcass. Dig through the rubble. Find a golden marble. It's what the Gambino wanted all along. Damn golden arches marble. Old as time itself. For as long as historians can remember, the golden arches marble has been a priceless technology. Then Grimace got like lymphoma and died.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Well, we did it.
That's about it. And after he died, he had a dead man switch. Set off.
What?
Damn, fucking nuclear holocaust. Fucking North America died.
Oh God.
Yeah, unfortunately, he does stuff like that.
Okay, and you say I'm too dark.
Well-
Literally, Grimace caused a Holocaust.
Nuclear
He's a
holocaust.
suicide holocauster. Or
Yeah,
whatever
but
you'd
Baby
call
didn't
that.
die though. Baby was all put into shelter beforehand.
Okay. Well, how you feel?
Pretty bad. No, it was good. Yeah, at the end of the Grimace Around the Horn, everybody died normally.
Oh. Okay.
But they don't have to if you find it in your heart to like spare some
Yeah. All right.
people. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Happy Grimace. And make sure to subscribe on PBX Kids. And youtube.com/patreon.pbx.
That's where you can find
That's where you can find
us.
me and you.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. Yeah, happy Grimace. We're good. We did good.